In the heart of an empire teetered on the brink, the Senate was a crucible of power. On this fateful dawn, the air itself seemed to hold its breath, anticipating the arrival of one man. Gaius, a name whispered with both reverence and fear, advanced with an unshakable confidence, his path a calculated march towards destiny. Each step he took resonated with the unspoken authority he commanded.
He dares to come after the knight's accusations?
Senator Maximus asked, his voice barely a whisper.
His audacity knows no bounds. This is a deliberate provocation.
Senator Lucius replied, his jaw tight. A profound silence descended as Gaius entered the hallowed atrium, his presence a stark declaration. All eyes were drawn to him as if by an invisible, irresistible force. A collective gasp, then a growing hum of discontent, filled the atrium. The very air thickened with the weight of unspoken accusations and simmering resentment. Every step Gaius took was a statement, a testament to his iron will. He moved not as a man entering a debate, but as a force of nature asserting its undeniable presence. Across the chamber, the faces of those who opposed him were a tableau of simmering rebellion and chilling apprehension. The lines of loyalty and dissent were sharply drawn. At the foot of the rostrum, Gaius paused, letting the silence amplify his arrival. Then, with a slow, deliberate movement, he ascended, claiming the elevated position that symbolized the very voice of Rome. A silent challenge passed between Gaius and Senator Brutus. It was a wordless exchange of wills, a foreshadowing of the storm about to break. Gaius met the unspoken challenge, his gaze a fortress. Then he turned to face the entire Senate, a subtle, confident smirk playing on his lips, daring anyone to speak first. The silence in the Senate was not merely an absence of sound, but a heavy, breathing entity charged with the collective anxiety of Rome's most powerful men.
Senators of Rome, I stand before you not as one accused, but as a defender of this republic.
Gaius declared, his voice echoing with authority. His opening words ignited a fresh wave of unease. The senators, divided in their loyalties, stirred restlessly, their expressions a mix of skepticism and simmering anger.
The threats against our beloved city do not come from me. They come from those who would see Rome weakened by indecision and petty squabbles.
Gaius stated, his gaze sweeping across the chamber.
You speak of threats, Gaius? You are the threat. Your ambition poisons this republic.
Senator Lucius roared, his voice cracking with fury.
Silence, Senator. Let us not descend into unbecoming histrionics. Gaius
said, his voice cutting through the tension like a blade. Senator Lucius immediately recoiled, his face paling. The weight of Gaius's dominance settled upon the Senate like a shroud. The earlier murmurs died, replaced by a profound, fearful quiet.
Rome demands strength, not weakness. And strength I shall provide, whether you stand with me or against me.
Gaius pronounced, his words hanging in the air like an inescapable prophecy. With his final, chilling declaration, Gaius turned. He did not ask for their approval. He commanded their obedience, leaving the Senate to grapple with the implications of his unwavering will. As the heavy doors thudded shut, the Senate was left in a stunned, simmering silence. Gaius had departed, but his shadow lingered, a stark reminder of the power he now wielded, and the defiant resistance it would inevitably ignite.